Ghost recently kicked off the European leg of their Skeletor in support of their upcoming record Skeleta, which releases next week. Now, there's been a lot of discussion about this upcoming tour. Fans have been very excited. Obviously, 2 new singles already out from this new record. The latest single they just released is really one of my favorite songs that Ghost has released in a while because it's more of a heavier song. And while I like a lot of their newer material over the last several years, I really feel like this is more of a throwback to why I fell in love with the band to begin with. And also a topic for discussion has been that controversial phone-free experience policy that Ghost is implementing worldwide for this tour. Now, this all started due to 2 tapings that the band did for a concert film that they did in LA a few years back. They had the policy there. It sounds like Tobias Forge fell in love with that policy there. He feels like everyone is present. He says it's not a copyright issue. It's not about copyright control. He just thinks that there aren't enough people living in the moment and instead they're enjoying it through their screen. Now, for me, I really don't like the policy. You know, I came up in a time when bands would go to great lengths on stage, thanking people just for being there and spending their hard-earned money to come to a show. So I think if you pay the type of money that bands are charging, and I'm not saying that they're overcharging because touring has gotten really, really expensive, especially with these big productions, but I think you reserve the right to do crossword puzzles on your phone the whole night if you want. But I digress. It's Ghost policy. It's their show. They can do what they want. So an interesting situation is unfolding here with Ghost in relation to this tour. So imagine you work on a few videos for a creative project, and a couple of years later, you find out that the people that you did the project with are displaying a lifelike corpse of your whole body inside of a public event, and a bunch of people are taking pictures of a corpse of you on display and sharing it online. Now, if you're a Ghost fan, you're probably aware of Sister Imperator. Now, she was featured in a number of Ghost videos before she was, as a character, killed off in the Ghost storytelling. Now, she apparently recently found out that her likeness, this corpse, is being displayed at Ghost VIP events on this tour, and she says that she was really upset by this, the actress who played Sister Imperator. Now, there are really 2 sides to this story. Let's take a look at both perspectives here and see what exactly is going on with this Ghost corpse controversy. You might not know her name, Marilyn Facey, but you've surely seen her before if you're a fan of Ghost. She portrayed Sister Imperator in a number of Ghost storytelling videos. Of course, Ghost has always been creative in the way that they've introduced new music or evolved the band over time, and she was a very big part of that. Now, as Ghost typically does, there are characters that come and go. Some are killed off in the storyline, and I think everyone understands that. But Marilyn was very upset to find that they had a lifelike corpse of her laying inside of the venue, and she says she was told nothing about this, and she was alarmed when people started sending her photographs again of a lifelike body portraying her as deceased. She commented on one fan account that showed a picture of her saying, "Wow, I wasn't informed this would be a thing. This is upsetting to see. To anyone who was triggered, disturbed, saddened by this, I want to assure you I'm alive and well. Thank you for reaching out." Now, there have been a number of Ghost fans weighing in on this, also expressing disappointment, and a lot of them are pointing fingers at the band's record label. They feel as though she should have been notified. Now, also at the same time, in fairness to Ghost, I imagine, you know, this should come as no surprise to anyone if you were killed off in a storyline and they want to display the character inside this VIP experience. It is a creative and fun way for fans to go, "Oh my gosh, here's Sister Imperator. I've seen her," and they're really building the Ghost universe out. Now, why she wasn't told, I'm not exactly sure. And we also don't know, did she sign anything in the past that said that they could continue to use her image? I think that's pretty commonly done, so who knows what the terms are of this situation. But it's really interesting when you have this actress sort of breaking character to say, whoa, like they made a model of my dead body and didn't tell me. So I really see both sides of this. Now, I don't think Ghost had any malicious intent behind this. Again, I think it's fun. I think it's interesting. I don't really see anything wrong with it other than someone didn't let her know that they were going to be producing a replica of her dead and displaying it at shows. So how this all will play out, who knows? We'll keep you posted. But again, that Ghost tour is really popping off over in Europe right now. And they have a lot of shows lined up. They've got a big North American tour as well. They'll be over here in just a couple of months. So let me know what you think so far of the new music from Ghost down in the comments, and what you think of this situation as well. That's your latest update here from Rockfeed. Be sure to subscribe with notifications on for the latest news and updates.